Okay, I shouldn't meet any monsters.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Are those spiders? Jesus, those are fucking massive! My god! Were they there before? Ugh. No, yeah, those are definitely new. What the fuck? I would have noticed them. That's a lot of fucking spiders. Yeah, I would have noticed them. Okay. Now that is where I'm going to find the orbs. Shut the fuck up. Not happy about my decisions. Anything of worth to say?
You should hurry, Daniel. No time
Okay.
for sitting around.
No, I disagree. Okay, there's a lot of time for me to sit around. No. Yeah, he's down there. I probably need to put something on that rope and... Yep. Oh, I already know what. That's the water monster. We learned that he likes meat. So I don't know what the fuck this is going to achieve, but... What do I got out of this? Clean to the bone, holy fuck. Don't fall, Jesus. Bone covered in mucus. I probably need that monster DNA for the potion. Oh, bro, that might be it. Remember, we are trying to make a potion that...
No, don't kill her.
Okay, that Joan made to help his master. So that's probably it. It has gone too far. The man was suffocating and he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. Shit, this looks like a boss fight, what the fuck? Okay. Jesus, a lot of magic circles.
How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already. Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Right. I don't know what the fuck is up here, but let's go. Oh, we are re-entering the castle? I don't know if that's Alexander or Agrippa, to be fair. Oh, maybe not. This is just a one room. Open you. Open and... Ooh. Notes on torture. Jesus fucking Christ. I hope this is not a Daniel's note. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence when their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem. But it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. Okay, so he wants to inflict as much pain and dread as possible. The point of the presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, and as it will trigger itself into greater fear, simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in the nose. Doses. Apply the pain in doses, if possible with the breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them to Amnesia drink and try again. Oh, feed them the Amnesia drink. Oh. Yeah, so they're trying to apply the most amount of dread, and if that doesn't work properly, if they mess up the steps, they have a drink that make them forget so they can retry again. That's super fucking creepy. So that's weird as shit. Psychotic fucks. A tough string made from hemp. Okay. It is you, my love. It is you, my love, I miss the most. Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I'm not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on the dark mountain top. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time, it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. So these things are... I think these are memories or thoughts from Alexander. I just don't know why is fear the source of this power. That's probably why he thinks this is something to do with the underworld, with Hell. Here we have 3 doors, probably 3 pieces. Right. Let there be light again. This is a saw, isn't it? Where are the hinges? On the inside. Okay, we gonna learn about torture methods. The saw. Fuck me, that's gross as fuck. Piece of the orb. The rapist hanged upside down. His tears soiled with blood flowing from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. Oof! The man stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Uh. Now, was the guy an actual rapist? Or... Wait, no, those... actually, I don't know if this is Alexander. I was about to say that... Get covered in the drainage pipe. Blood needs a vessel. Oh, I can pick up this. But I need a vessel. Its texture and color are constantly changing. Does this work? Lower the vessel. Ooh. Like this? Filled with blood, okay. They wouldn't put a monster in a corridor, right? They wouldn't do that. Okay. Okay, one door resolved. What is the torture method of this one? Ooh. Not a fun one. Oh, this must be awful. Right? Well, the saw one is also pretty fucking horrendous. Yeah, but this one, having our limbs teared apart. That's an heavy... The kidnapper sat on her knees, with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave away to the weight of her body and cracked wildly. The suspended woman cried ecstatically as the man contemplated their next step. Ooh, I didn't notice that. So, yeah, the hands come from... Ooh, okay. No more... There's nothing else to do here? Okay. Ooh, that one... That one seems bad, seems painful. Yeah, but... And the worst? I think that one is worse than the saw because that one doesn't kill you, I don't think so. Just... pain. Lots of pain.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
Cradle.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
Oh.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Wait, so do the prisoners know that Alexander is not human? Or at least not anymore? Because he was talking to Daniel, you are a man. Almost implying that Alexander wasn't.
No, please. Do anything. Whatever you want.
Ooh.
Anything. Do anything. I'm innocent.
I saw porno like this once. I'm sorry. Yeah, but... Yeah, this is a torture method, but as well, some people like it as a kink shit. You know, I don't judge. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. Oh, it was on and off? So they lowered... Oh! They hoist him up, they let him go, he gets impaled, they lift him up again, and then let them go again. That one seems rough. He didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond the expectation. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Ooh, poor arsonist. So... And someone was fucking watching it. Fucking gross, dude. Also, I guess the arsonist, he was quick to fear, so he was producing a lot of vitae. So they... Ooh, I just now noticed. Wait. This one didn't give me a orb. But yeah, so they were making him forget and traumatizing him again, then making him forget again and again. That's rough. There it is. Okay, we got all three on this area. Okay, the tar is probably for the pedestal. I put the tar there, then I start putting the pieces. It disappeared. There was a body here, I know. I'm not fucking crazy. I don't think so. Okay. Something died inside him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. Oh no, okay. He's the guy in the well. Okay, fuck me. Eh? Yeah. Alright, and the orb pieces were helping instill fear in them. Because they leak madness, so... Okay, yeah, so these parts... They seep out madness? Seep out? They... I don't know the word, fuck. Yeah, madness seeps out of them. I think that's better use for that word. So Alexander was using them to instill fear and madness into their torture victims. Okay. Let's pick that, let's pick that. Anything else? No. Ooh, another one. In court, the Order of the Black Eagles spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in my place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I'm the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. Oh, I've seen them take their father's place, and they will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same. Aged not by time, but by anguish. Okay, so yeah, Alexander is essentially immortal right now. And the people of his village are aware of that. They know, and... Okay, so that prisoner that was talking with Daniel... No, not that. Saying that he was a man, why was he doing that to another man? It was because Daniel doesn't know this, but Alexander is not human. Or at least not anymore. He found some way to transcend. Probably using the orb to... This is probably using the orb to steal the human's life force. I'm guessing that's what the vitae is. Instill fear by torture. He collects the vitae, and that vitae is the life force. When a person is scared, it probably fills them with life. I don't fucking know. I hope they explain that more explicitly, but that's what I'm getting out of this. Weimer taunts me from the other side. I trust him with my true reason for my efforts. And I still... Weimer taunts me from the other side. And I trust him with my true reason for my efforts, and still insists on releasing Agrippa. Wait, I read that sentence so fucking wrong. Weimer, Joan Raymond, wait. Agrippa channels Weimer. Weimer taunts me from the other side. I trust him with my true reason for my effort, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. Okay, sorry. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Okay, so this is probably a letter from Alexander. Weimer is taunting him. Weimer is already a transcendent. He learned the power of the orb, and he will give that knowledge to Alexander only if he releases Agrippa, but Alexander is refusing for some reason, and he finds... fuck it. Weimer claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he can too help. He too can help. For my banishment? If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige. But how am I to part from him in my return? My brain just fucking broke. What the fuck am I reading? But how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I see their deception. Optimism is most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Weiner told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and temper. Vitae we got, the blood. The bone with mucus is probably temper, right? And we need the paralyzer. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer, if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The quar, I think that's how you read it, seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. So that's the place we're going. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonizing human victim's blood. I just need a large amount to distill it properly. Remember to collect these during the next torture session. Temper, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the words with this letter looks wrong. I believe it's property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Karkan. Fuck Karkans. I hate those fuckers. But we got that? Okay, that's temper, like I guess. I will have to address Weyer. Why am I reading his name wrong? Weyer. This is a weird name. I will have to address Joan with this, as he will have to supply me with the host. Also, a properly prepared well will suffice to contain it. Okay. And somehow a couple of them got released into earlier levels. Okay, so this changes a lot. They are not human and never were. They seem to be from another world. And Alexander was banished. So was Agrippa and Juan. But he wants to go back, right? I know they are capable of... Okay, yeah, but they are from somewhere else. I don't know if Weimer and Agrippa are. Maybe Weimer was a human and found a way to go to that new world, and he wants to take Agrippa. But Alexander doesn't want. He only... I don't fucking know. Okay, the world just grew a lot. Not speak to a mission made with 3 ingredients. Okay. Yeah, something is wrong here. A thick liquid spreads across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looks through the window at the widespread forest in the morning sun. Will this ever end? He thought. So there's new... Well, I already knew this from the other games, but... Ooh, there's one here. Another torture chamber. What is this one? Okay. After a man has secured his prisoner, the ritual began. Okay. Can I use any of these? No.
15th of August, 1839.
This is Daniel?
The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
Daniel, what the fuck, Daniel?
Please, I didn't do anything. Take the man, cut the lines.
Hey, motherfucker went crazy.
The lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see.
Oh shit.
Well, one life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain. Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Yeah, Daniel fucking went ballistic. He's losing his mind, Daniel. Either he fell for Alexander's lies or Alexander has a hold of his mind somehow. Yeah, but Daniel is fucking crazy right now. Well, the old Daniel before. Carefully cutting the man open made him think. This is how father must feel about his craft, being an artisan. Relying on one's skill to perform something so delicate grants a certain form of pride.